Okay, we're live.
Alive. All right. Welcome to BB Breakdown 902, where two Nova Scotia girls come to you every week to talk Big Brother. We are talking Big Brother 20, of course, and all the happenings of the week. And of course, we're going to talk a little bit of spoilers, and we're going to talk about our draft that we did at the beginning of the season, how that's going at the very end. Tonight is the eve of my birthday. Tomorrow,
Oh shit, I was gonna say all that and now you're ruining it. Anyway, whatever.
wonderful grapefruit rattler in celebration of that. So, welcome to everybody that's coming live and celebrating my birthday tonight with me as we talk Big Brother. Once the link's up, we'll, don't forget to do Facebook. I posted on Facebook today
Oh
too.
yes, I'm sure that'll be yes.
I'm sure somebody will tune in for a half a second. Anyway, uh, let's just get into it. So this week has been just as good as every other week. Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. It's so old school. You never know what's going to happen. This new hacker comp, I'm a big fan of it. I'm not usually a fan of twists, but this hacker comp, and then I mean, it's getting mixed reviews on Twitter, but I'm loving it's adding suspense to the game. It's adding like no one knows who the hacker is unless the hacker identifies themselves. Love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I love that they affect three things in the game, not just the one. I love that too. Um, so I guess do you want to start with Bailey's eviction and what led up to that? Because I don't think we talked
Sure.
about that last time. Like we touched on it slightly, but not like to the extent of the house meeting. So
Yeah.
there's this Bailey gets put on the block. She's being backdoored and post veto, and she loses her mind on Tyler. Like loses her mind on Tyler because Haley makes a house meeting and she feels guilty that Bailey, no one's talking to Bailey. Like Tyler's not talking to Bailey. Angela's avoiding Bailey. Everyone's avoiding Bailey in the house. So Haley makes a house meeting and reveals she's the hacker. Go like under the bridge, no issues. And Bailey starts to get attacked from all angles. She attacks back and she's bleeding. She bit her cheek somehow in the middle of it. She's bleeding everywhere. Did you love it? Were you there for it or were you over it?
No, I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was great. I think she was peeved, rightfully so. I think she exposed Tyler in a way, but in at the same time, she also wrote her own, death sentence on the way out. Because I think like she just seemed unstable and whatever. Look, I think she's a fantastic player, class act all the way. I think sometimes in that game you get caught up, and I think she just got caught up and she was really pissed off, and she knew Tyler was behind it all, and she wanted to expose him. And then Tyler, for the first time this whole game, got his back up because he got exposed, and now she's out of the game, so nobody suspects Tyler again. They don't suspect Tyler until they walk out the door. I'm having a fudgicle.
Oh, this is so awesome. Now this week though, I was surprised on how ruffled Tyler's feathers got over this Bailey thing and him getting put on the block by the hacker. Were you surprised that Tyler had that little bit of an emotional reaction? I was thinking he was going to be cool, calm, collected, had it all together. Were you surprised on how he reacted? Do you think it's because he was caught off guard and didn't have a chance to use his Cloud9 app because of the hacker situation? What do you think about the Tyler like being kind of like out of character from what we see in his gameplay?
Yeah, I guess he, to me, um, he has been pretty cool, calm, collective because he's had a good hand and kind of puppet mastering this whole house. Um, and then I think he showed his true colors when he got his back up. I think he got emotional and he felt exposed. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens when he actually goes up for real. Because I think it was like kind of like he was a little bit of a baby. I think he showed his age, to be honest. Like I think he's a pretty smart guy, but I think like he showed his immaturity a little. Like you would never see Dan Giesling or Will Dr. Kirby or whatever, like, act like that. Ever. Ever. So.
I don't know. I'm not going to discredit his gameplay because I still think he's playing an amazing game and I'm loving every minute of it. I'm there for it. I just don't really like how he kind of like was shaming Bailey and like making her feel little. I don't think that's right. I think he's playing a good enough game that he didn't need to do that, even if she had been the hacker. But that's
Well,
just,
she attacked him and he attacked her. He felt like attacked, so he reacted. I don't think like he intentionally would ever have done that, to be fair.
but no, but it started before the house meeting because when she was getting like when she went on the block like before the house meeting, they were in the kitchen and she's like, "Are you going to talk to me about this, Tyler?" And he's like,
Oh, he had
"No."
his sunglasses on and stuff.
Yeah, he had his sunglasses on. He's like, "No, I don't need to talk to you. You're the one on the block, not me." Like
Yeah.
he was kind of having a holier than thou
Well, he got
attitude.
cocky. That's what happened.
I didn't like it. I've really enjoyed Tyler's gameplay. His the way his mind has been working for the Big Brother game, like seeing that in the DR, seeing how his mind works, watching it play out on feeds, watching him social, like pretty much be like a social mastermind of the house, like having everybody do his like minion work for him, and not really like ruffle any feathers up until this week when Haley kind of exposed to him. However, let's lead into our next thing
Wait,
that
I
I
have
wanted
one
to talk
thing though. Do you think that
yeah.
he was humbled by that then? Like that he kind of like that's where his insecurity and like he was cocky and then she took him down a notch a little bit, in my opinion.
I think that he didn't want to come across like um, he's a Big Brother fan, and he also knows how Paul came across last season with all of his masterminding in the
Mhm.
within the house. And I think Bailey was kind of making him like he said, I don't want to come across like a villain. I'm not like that. So like he was trying to convince all the other house guests that he's not like how she
Right.
was trying to portray him. So like I know he knows that jury management is crucial. And so I think he was kind of like laying the groundwork, knowing she's going to jury, knowing she will have her 2 cents in every single person's ear that comes into jury.
Right.
I think he was trying to lay the groundwork of being like, I'm not like what she's saying I am. You guys know that. Like pulling
Yeah.
everybody back a few notches, knowing that Bailey's going to jury. Like
Right.
that's what that was. I think that was all jury management. I think it was just like I don't have her vote. Maybe I do, but I don't think I do. So like let's work on the votes that I can 90% secure going into final two. Like he's playing in final two already, like or in final four. Like he's doing laying a lot of groundwork with everyone, even the
Yeah.
people he's picking to like get their vote.
Yeah.
So that's what I think that was. I don't think it was humbling. I think it was more strategic. Hmm. Anyway, okay, so leading into the next thing, I posted on our Twitter page a clip of Sam. She's been like super emotional this week. She's been in the diary room a lot, asking to leave. She had spoiler alert if you guys don't know that she has been. She's just like felt out of sorts in the house, just not being able to trust anyone, not really knowing where to go. And in that, she kind of called Tyler out on the fact that she's starting to see his gameplay and starting to see like his master manipulation and character. And she basically told him, she told him that all she hears when he talks now is the sound of a snake hissing.
She's crazy. Crazy. Her whole thing with JC on yesterday's show where she was like, or Sunday where she was like, oh my God, like she's crazy. I like her so much, but that's nuts. I
Yeah,
also
no.
think like if she doesn't think she's playing Big Brother, get it together, girl. Like it's not all hunky dory in there. The people are gonna lie. People are gonna be shitty, but they have bigger hits. Like if finally this week, I know I'm jumping ahead, but we're really like slow here. Like I feel like finally this week the other side got a first kick at the can. They're not going for Sam, frig that. They're going for heavy hitters.
Yeah, but are they like? I guess we'll just get into the week because I've just been like so.
We're like 20 minutes in here.
I'm sorry, Tyler deserved all the talk that he
Oh
got.
my gosh.
Okay, so let's get into the week. So Haley becomes HOH. She's contemplating who to put on the block. She really wants to backdoor Tyler, which Tyler is ecstatic about because he knows he can use his Cloud9 if she tries to make him replacement nom if he doesn't win veto or somebody close to him doesn't win veto. So Haley goes ahead, not knowing that Tyler has this secret app, which I don't know how no one else in the house knows that Tyler has this app.
I don't know, but he told Sam she didn't like that.
No.
She didn't like that at all.
She thought he was lying because now she just doesn't trust him. Like, I think Sam has kind of like, she's woke. We should tag Jessie from BB Can 6. But she is, I'm gonna tweet that out in a second.
Great.
She is woke to the fact that Tyler is using her, is manipulating everyone, is not really all that trustworthy. And some people might say, oh, she's just like losing her marbles. No, I think she's woke to Tyler and she's just like, oh my God, I put all my marble or all my eggs in this basket and now he's not my number one. He's playing everybody. I think that's what she's woke to. And I think that's why she's like, I just want to leave. I want to go to jury. I'm done with this. Because she's like, who do I trust now in this house?
I think that's an overreaction and she's looking a little crazy in there.
Oh, she definitely is, but I think that's exactly what's going through her head.
You know who we never talk about? Scotty. And you know who's going to win? Scotty.
He's actually playing a really good game, Scotty.
He's going to win, and I'm going to take all the money. There's no money.
You want to talk about? Do you want to give Scotty time, or do you want to keep going on this week?
Oh God, no.
I guess we can give him a few minutes, like when we're done talking about how the week's playing out. Angela and Casey end up going on the block by Haley in the plans to backdoor Tyler, and then Casey ends up winning this hacker comp, which shocked me. Like I didn't think that was going to happen.
But I was so glad because I got points.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, so she ends up winning it, and then she ends up taking herself off the block, and then
did she tell people that she got the hacker?
She told Angela, and she told Tyler, and I'm assuming she told Brett because
I missed the last 15 minutes of on Sunday's episode
because they were. And what's hilarious to me, so she wins the hacker comp, she takes herself off the block, she puts up Rockstar. But what's really funny to me is the fact that Haley is like blinded, that she does not see that Brett is not aligned with Tyler.
It's ridiculous.
Casey, like she thinks that she has Brett on her side. Like
I think she likes Brett so much, and I think he knows it. And then there's Fessy, who's like a good-looking guy. He's got nothing to like be sad about, except he looks like a friggin' fool next to her. I think she wants him so bad, and Fessy wants her so bad, and it's making for great TV. Oh my God, it's such a good season, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. Never, like I honestly think this is like my new I feel like I could have, like, honestly, I know we have this or whatever, but I really feel like I could have a full-on podcast.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. Like
just for this season, though. This season's just so good.
We could literally go through every player and talk about what we think they're doing.
Exactly.
Because we love it so much. Like, we could just sit here and do that.
I know.
Like who's your favorite right now?
Oh, Tyler. Honestly, like, I'm just really enjoying him. I think he's what's making all this. He's like a puppet master. He's the one, like, if there wasn't Tyler, it wouldn't be good. It'd be every other season for me. There's been some amazing ones like Bailey, Swaggy, all of that's been pretty good, but I feel like Tyler is the mastermind.
You think so?
I do. I really do. I've enjoyed Rachel even. Like I've really enjoyed this, but I think he's my favorite one right now. But Bailey at a close second.
Uh, so
Because she
my
went out in such a classy way. And just like, oh my God. And when Julie Chen told her about Swaggy, oh, that was wonderful. I was so excited. She was like, he better love me. And then she said, you saw his parents. Can you imagine being on the live TV? And she's going off to a jury house, can't talk to her man, can't talk to her parents, but she knows that, like, she has something out of this. And that is really something. Plus, she's gonna get all the sponsor promos on Instagram, teeth whitener, all the things like B list, Z list celebrities get to promote. I can't wait to like it all.
do you think that they get this is
I know they get paid because I pay people to do that.
No, I know, but do you think they get paid a substantial amount to do this stuff on Instagram?
Yeah. Do you know what Ika Wong charges? Don't put this in the. Oh God, I should. I'm not gonna say. I'll tell you later. But just know that she gets endorsements. You get money from this. No, and it's all based on how many followers you have. So the higher popularity that you get, the more they charge. But
I'm
Ika doesn't
sorry.
read many books, apparently. I've tried. She likes makeup and hair stuff. And now you know. Because I
Well,
was like, I want to work with her, and they were like, no.
who said that?
Her her agency.
No way.
Yeah, I said I have this book, and they were like, oh, that's not really like she likes Bachelor Nation. We sent her a copy of that,
Yeah.
but she doesn't like read other books. Like that's not her thing. Like she's more like hair, makeup, and like lifestyle stuff, which is totally fine. I'm sure she actually reads and stuff. I'm just saying like she doesn't want money for that. That's not what her followers want.
Well, it's true. She always tweets out or not tweets, Instagrams out. What would you prefer, makeup or
Yeah,
hair?
like that's her business she's built around. Just like that newest bachelorette, like she's like, "Oh, I'm doing a sunglasses shoot today." I promise you, she got at least $10,000 for that
Oh
because
dear.
they have massive reach. Massive.
Well,
Now
it's
you
true.
know.
It's true. I do watch their Instagram stories and
Yeah,
I
but
do.
do you buy the sunglasses because they say it's the same thing? Like, do you buy Kylie Jenner lipstick because Kylie Jenner? We've gone on a whole other road here,
I
but
know. Sorry, we're probably losing people.
oh
Well,
yes, they're all just falling off one by one. If we get a dislike, we'll find you. Just kidding. It's
uh,
Melissa's birthday, and if you dislike this video, I'll find you.
really, whatever. Hate us, love us, watch us, give us some
Yeah.
views. It
I
makes
bet you that person's from New Brunswick.
probably.
Nobody goes to New Brunswick.
I'm sorry, Dennis. I tried to tell him that. We'll talk about that after. I don't want to diss New Brunswick that hard. They are part of the Maritimes, but
Well, they're
just
part of the mayor. Yeah, okay.
they're like the evil stepsister. But
Oh
anyway,
my, they really are. And you know what? They know it too.
they do.
Go to Nova Scotia. That's where it's at.
It really is. We will say, I'm sure we've lost everybody that had been watching, if anybody at all. I'm sorry, guys. If you're tuning in because I just tweeted out about Jesse Larson, yes, from BB Can 6, thanks for tuning in to us. We were talking about how Sam is woke
Woke.
to Tyler's gameplay. Do you think Sam is woke?
I love how many times you've said woke.
I know. I feel like it's like Saved by the Bell or something. Woke. Anyway.
I think that she's unpredictable. Another great reason why this season's good. Just because like I don't know why she's so like hostile and upset about it. Like to be honest, like it's Big Brother. What did you think was happening around you? Like, and she calls Haley and Caitlyn out. Oh my god, we forgot about Caitlyn. There's another great person for the show. And like, but then like, I think she's just I enjoy her. actually
Me.
quite a bit. I'm really enjoying her. And if I was her family, I'd be really proud of her too.
Do you think though that honestly, do you think that the Hive has any chance of coming back?
The
Uh,
Hive, is that what they call the other side?
yeah, that's what they're calling themselves because now it's Rockstar on the block and Tyler won the veto. Sorry, spoiler alert. Tyler won the veto, took Angela down, and then Haley decided, oh dear, what do I do? All right, fine, I'll put Casey back up. So it's Casey and Rockstar on the block.
Yep.
And like the votes are going to go like this. Excuse
Yeah, I
me.
was trying to figure this out earlier.
Angela and Tyler are going to vote out Rockstar.
No,
And
Angela, Tyler, and what's his name? Brett.
Brett, sorry, that's three,
Yeah,
are going to vote out Rockstar.
yeah.
And Fessy and maybe Scotty.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Scotty, Sam,
Yeah,
like,
but Scotty is like a wild card. I'm sorry. He acts like he's on that side, but he's really just like, I can't keep track of him. He's been getting close to Brett. He's been getting close to Tyler. He's like, honestly, like, he's a wild card. He's one of
okay,
those.
well, who's in the Hive then?
So the Hive is supposed to be Fessy, Haley, who's HOH and can't vote, Rockstar, and Scotty, and then Bailey. Bailey's gone. Scotty's the wild card. Really, that's only two votes because
JC's gonna go with Tyler and crew.
so Fessy said this week because him and JC are supposed to be like close that if JC doesn't vote with him this week, he's done with JC.
I mean, sure, he won't be, but yeah. I
Vader.
mean, I think that it's down to Sam and JC, and they have to think about what's better for their game. Do you keep Casey in, and she's clearly working with the other side?
Mm-hmm.
You have to have that conversation at this stage. You have to have a hard conversation with yourself and say what's better for my game. And do I think that JC thinks that Tyler's better for his game, like, and that side? I think he works more with them than Scotty or Sam does. He
Mm-hmm.
has more conversations, like he's having real heart to hearts. They include him in. He was up there with Angela, all of it, right? So I think like he probably will vote on their side. So that's four. So then you've got Scotty and okay, let's say Scotty goes with it comes down to Sam.
Yeah.
And Sam, in my opinion, is more of a wild card than Scotty. Because
Oh, yeah.
she's like, right now, she's mad. And she's not going to do anything Tyler asks her to do. You know?
I don't know. I just think that Sam,
Oh,
Scotty,
wait. Who's
JC
the
are all
one
wild.
that, like, who's she going to? Casey can still say no one on their team can vote. And she'll choose Fessy
Yep.
because that'll be Haley.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Then
Yep.
Casey's staying.
Yeah, case I know. I know. Unless for some reason they get into JC's head and they get into Sam's head and
To be
Sam
honest
takes
with you, though, they're not that smart. Like,
I
that's
know.
not being mean. It's just saying, like, that's the truth.
Well,
I,
they all have their little kumbaya and they talk about what they want to do, but they don't put any of their words into action, right?
no,
So
exactly.
yeah.
Well,
I
I
think the
don't
thing
know.
for this week, basically the only way that they're going to survive is if they win out. And
Yeah, well,
like,
they don't have Haley. Rockstar will be out. Fessy? I mean, could you do something?
well,
Get
he's won two vetoes.
Is he
Like I
my
think
guy or your guy?
he's my guy. I think I have him for two vetoes. I'm pretty sure he's won two vetoes
Oh,
according to draft.
everyone
Hold
on
on,
your team wins.
I'll tell you how many vetoes he's won.
Why don't you just tell me the score? Are you winning or am I winning?
I'm winning.
By what? I need to know.
Okay, so HOHs are 10 points. So
Yep.
I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 HOHs, so that's 50. And then vetoes are 5 points. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's
80.
80 points. And you have 10, 20, 25.
Wait, you're not even adding them. 10, 20, 30.
Where's 30?
I don't know. You tell me what I get. I don't know. I'm not looking at it.
I am. You have, here it is. You have 2 HOHs, so that's 20 points.
Okay.
And the veto's 5, and same with all those other little competitions. We agreed that were 5 points. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So you have 40 points so far.
So it's 80, 40. I'm at 50%.
Yeah. But there's still lots of game left. Like, look how many players are left. Like, it's still decent.
Yeah, well, it looks like Rockstar might be going home in 2 days.
Yeah, who has Rockstar? I do.
Me.
I do.
You do?
Oh, no, you do. You're
I
right.
know I do. I believed in her. I thought she'd be fantastic. Turns out, not so much.
There's my 2 veto fessies. See him?
Yeah.
He's won veto twice. So he's not like, but that was at the beginning of the game, and he hasn't really amounted to much since. Tyler is my best player. He's won 3 vetoes and 1 HOH. Pretty sweet.
Well, I think that it's going to be great on. We're just chatting. Like, I don't even know if anybody's watching this. This is what a FaceTime is like. I'm making a key. I'm coloring as we're talking.
No, I honestly, like, the most underrated player right now is, I think, Scotty, and Jason. Scotty.
Yeah, watch. They're gonna win. I bet you anything. Like, they're gonna go far, and then it'll be them in the end, and we'll be like, "Well, this was stupid."
Well, I have Scott, or you have Scotty, and I have JC. So,
I mean, yeah, we'll see. It's a great season.
It is. Like, anything can happen. Like, and it would be so sad if Tyler was robbed of this season. But because, I mean, to me,
but like someone like when Netta went out, and what's that girl's name that won last season that looked exactly like Netta? What was her name? Paris. Like, when somebody actually does play well and then they win, but then that was boring. I found Paris, like, anyway, whatever. I didn't think like some seasons it's amazing. You want that person to win so bad. And then other seasons I was like, oh man, she's gonna win. But I'm rooting for Tyler, even though I won't get any of the points.
No, he's a veto. He is a veto king. Like, I'm so excited. Most of my vetoes are hidden in his hair, but I mean, what can you do? He has a lot of hair.
That's right.
Anyway, I think that about sums it up. Do you want to say anything else before we?
I just want to say on YouTube, happy birthday, Melissa! I would sing, but I'm the worst singer. I love you. I love you. I love you. You are the best person in the whole world. I hope you have a special day. I hope the world gets to see it.
I thank you. Yeah, it should be good. Well, I'll tell you when we get off what my plans are. But.
I'll be here at this time. My social insurance number is 126.
Thank you for everyone that tuned in. Turned in? No, it doesn't really make sense. It's not very proper. Tuned in tonight for our birthday eve podcast. Find us on Twitter to see what we say about Big Brother. We'll probably be back next week on Tuesday because we've been doing a Tuesday thing. So if you're around on Tuesday and you want to check us out, we'll be here probably. If not, we'll see you on the other side.
Bye.